Hello everyone, Grace here for Off the Beaten Tracks. Well, we're going way, way back in time for this ancient piece of vinyl. And no, it's not Pharoah Sanders. So sit back, relax, and try not to inhale too much of the dust. Please subscribe and throw down a music-loving like. Or why not leave a comment? We'd love to know what you think. Oh, and the guy behind me? That's our head of accounting.
Here's what I call ball and the jack. It's a brand new dance. You should all learn. Shall we try it? Steady now. First you put your two knees close up tight. Then you sway 'em to the left. Then you sway 'em to the right. You step around the floor kind of nice and light. Then you twist around and twist around with all your might. Stretch your loving arms straight out in space. Then you do the eagle rock with style and grace. Swing your foot way around, then bring it back. Ah, yes, that's what I call ball on the jack. Call ball on the jack. It's very simple, you see. Shall we try it again? First you put your two knees close up tight. Then you sway 'em to the left. Then you sway 'em to the right. Step around the floor kind of nice and light. Then you twist around and twist around and twist around and twist around. Stretch your loving arms straight out in space. Then you do the eagle rock with style and grace. Swing your foot way around, then bring it back. That's it. Swing it around, bring it all the way back. Yeah, swing your foot way around, bring it back. Ha-ha! That's what I call ballin' the jack. From Wheeling, who learned how to walk on the ceiling, said she caught off guard, why it's not very hard, and I love that peculiar feeling. Waltz me around once more, my love, waltz me around once again. I wish that my room had a floor, I don't care very much for a door, but this walking around without touching the ground is getting to be such a bore. Waltz me around once more, my love, waltz me around once again. There was a young lady named Stella, went out with a bow-legged fella. This amorous chap let her sit on his lap, and she fell right on through to the cellar. Waltz me around once more, my love, waltz me around once again. A fly and a flea and a flew were imprisoned, so what could they do? Said the fly, let us fly, said the flea, so they flew through a fly and a flue. Waltz me around once more, my love, waltz me around once again. Perfume that Willie sent was highly displeasing to Millicent. Her thanks were so cold they quarreled, I'm told, through that silly scent Willie sent Millicent. Waltz me around once more, my love, waltz me around once again. A tutor who tutored the flute tried to teach two young tutors to toot. Said the toot to the tutor, is it harder to toot or to tutor two tutors to toot? Waltz me around once more, my love, waltz me around. around again. Waltz me around once again. You can have April in Paris. You can have flowers in May. You can have June in January. But I'd like to say I like August in Azusa. That's the only place for me. I like August in Azusa. Underneath an orange tree, September in Cucamonga, they say, is grand. But to crush all of those grapes with my feet, I cannot stand. But come August in Azusa, oh, how happy I will be, sipping tea neath an orange tree in Azusa. Azusa has everything from A to Z in the USA. I like August in Azusa, Azusa, that's the only place for me. I like August in Azusa, Azusa, underneath an orange tree, and the bees and the bees and the trees. September in a Cucamonga, they say is grand. Yes, sir, but to crush all those grapes with my feet, I cannot stand. No, sir. But come August in Azusa, Azusa, oh, how happy I will be, like a bee I will be, sipping tea neath an orange tree in Azusa, Azusa. United States moon keeps shining. United States moon, please do. And not just on Texas, Ohio, and Kentucky, or just a lucky few. For there's many a state in the 48 that hasn't a song with a moon to its name, like Minnesota, North or South Dakota, and others that aren't to blame. Now they'll sing about a full, half, or new moon, a red, white, and blue moon, that good old United States moon. There's many a state in the 48 that hasn't a song with a moon to its name, like Minnesota, North or South Dakota, and others that aren't to blame. Now they'll sing about a full, half, or new moon, a red, white, and a blue moon, that good old United States moon. My scene is a woodland glade. In the center is a beautiful bubbling spring, surrounded by 3 trees. There, there, and there. Oft times in the early morn, a pretty little rabbit would run through the woodland glade to quench its pretty little thirst from the beautiful bubbling spring, surrounded by 3 trees. There, there, and there. One morning, while the pretty little rabbit was busily engaged sucking up the aqua from the beautiful bubbling spring, surrounded by the 3 trees, there, there, and there, a hunter roaming through the woodland glade espied the pretty little rabbit. But the pretty little rabbit, having its mouth filled with water, did not hear the approach of the hunter, and therefore went on drinking from the beautiful bubbling spring, surrounded by the 3 trees. There, there, wrong tree, and there. The hunter raised his gun and fired, frightening the pretty little rabbit away from the beautiful bubbling spring, but leaving the 3 trees. There, there, and there.
I hope you're enjoying this record as much as I am. Can't wait to hear side 2.
Bowser! Bowser! What happened to Bowser? Oh, where can he be? What happened to Bowser? Hey, Bowser! My little dog's name is Bowser. Yes, Bowser is his name. You can laugh all you like about Bowser, but I love him just the same. He's my friend, my pal, my buddy. Yes, that's the way it is. He eats the same food as I do, and sometimes I eat his. What does he look like? What does he look like? Well, he's got fuzzy hair that falls in his face, and he's tan and white and brown and black, with a little tail that wiggles. No, I think it waggles. Well, it waggles in the back. He's got droopy ears, a blackberried nose, and a pedigree that's hard to track, with a little tail that wiggles. No, I think it waggles. Well, it waggles in the back. He's lost, lost, lost. Where did he go? He's lost, lost, lost. I've looked high and low. Oh, what happened to Bowser? Oh, where can he be? What happened to Bowser? What happened to Bowser shouldn't happen to a dog. Oh, Bowser. You've had a busy day, haven't you? Tony Scaboni, he came from Napoli. Long time ago, he sailed across the sea. He took one look at the Statue of Liberty, and he just shouted with glee. I like, you like, everybody like, we gonna have a good time. He settled downtown on Mulberry Street, where he invented something good to eat. When all his friends tasted his pizza Napoli, they smiled and they shouted with glee. I like, you like, everybody like, we gonna have a good time. Tony got married to pretty Angelina. In just 1 year they have 3 bambine. He called the triplets a chitty bitty bean, singing and shouting with glee. I like, you like, everybody like, I like, you like, everybody like, I like, you like, everybody like, we gonna have a good, we gonna have a good time. I like. You ever notice you're as busy as you can be, and someone merely mentions coffee? Before you know, you find you're having a steaming cup of mocha out of a coffee pot. You ever notice while you're sitting relaxing with a cup of that delicious coffee, the conversation always goes along better with some Java? Nice and hot, there ain't nothing as good and yummy as a coffee cake, hot and crummy. When you dunk it, it makes your tummy say, oh, why am I so good to you? Did you ever notice how you work just a little harder after you've had some coffee? So won't you join me now? It's time that we take a cup of coffee. It's called the coffee break. Coffee cake, hot and crummy. When you dunk it, it makes your tummy say, oh, why am I so good to you? Did you ever notice how you work just a little harder after you have had some coffee? So won't you join me now? It's time that we take a cup of coffee. It's called the coffee break. I came to say goodbye. You know the reason why. Now that we've parted, I'm broken-hearted, feel like I want to die. I think of you each day. I dream of you when eve is nigh. Your love was untrue, that's why I feel so blue. I came to say goodbye forever, goodbye forever, goodbye, goodbye. Now I go away. Hooray! No, I think I'll stay. Now I go away. Hooray! Away! Hooray! I think I'm going very, very far away. Now I go away for good. Good! And I'm never coming back again. I really mean it. I came to say goodbye. Yes, yes. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
I just want to say thanks for hanging around. This is the end, beautiful friend.